time of the year, and why not have something special? Welcome to another installment of Property Vlogs. Guys, I'm so excited to show you this property behind me. Well, now in front of me, now behind me. This is the Ledsham. We are so excited to show you the Ledsham on our channel. We've covered so many REDROW homes as house types, and we love seeing new ones, especially with our own personal twist. So the Ledsham, what is the Ledsham? It's a 4-bedroom, 3-bathroom property, and this version that you're seeing is at Hazel Park, which is a development in Hertfordshire. This is such a good location because it's within commuting distance of London, the central capital city of the UK, just in case you need your bearings. And the Ledsham right now, you can see it's got its garage door there, and it's got a large frontage with a prominent gable. You've got the large windows, typical REDROW details flooding the house with lots of natural light. But because it is a bit chilly right now and it's a bit windy and a bit rainy, bear with me because I'm going to scoot right in and show you the internal tour. There's so much to see. There's a little cheeky Christmas theme going on inside. We've got the wreath here, so come inside, welcome home, let's get cozy and start the tour. So now that we're inside, first of all, season's greetings. I know I probably already said that already, but guys, you're going to see in this show home a lot of hints towards Christmas. So each show home at this fantastic development has like a little special theme. You can already see that with the kind of the holly on the balustrades, and you'll see more if you stay tuned. So what are our first impressions? Okay, we're coming into a generous proportioned hallway. I can definitely stretch out my arms. It's not a corridor, it's a hallway, an entrance hall. We've got our front door behind me, classic REDROW proportions, very tall with the kind of glazed inlaid panel there, bringing in lots of light. And I like to see this additional feature here. We've got our peephole there, letterbox nice and high, so you're not going to be breaking your back to kind of get the letters from down below, and it'll be much more friendly for your postman. He'll thank you for that. So I like those little details, and I like the dual tone aspect to the door where it's white on the inside and then a different color on the outside. And then if we just pause for a second and talk about decor, I love this textured wallpaper. Again, I just want to know who does their interior design. Well, guys, it's all done in-house. Did you know that? So that's really something kind of creative. I like the fusion of the two teams, the show home and the decor team. Going back to the architecture, what are the fixed elements in this space? Okay, I've already talked about the generously proportioned door. We also have a nice floor to ceiling height. It's taller than your standard 2.4, which gives a really grand entrance. We also have our kind of classic architrave profiles, and our skirting boards are taller than your usual kind of like modern new build. So it's kind of like a nod to the tradition. And then we've got these lovely ceramic floor tiles, and they've been printed to look like wooden planks, but they are actually ceramic and tiled. So they're a lot more durable than having wood on the floor. So that's really cool. I like this inlaid matting here, great for, dusting off boots and then coming into here. So the first room on this in the hallway is over here. Obviously there's loads of rooms. Well, let's show you through this. Door is a really nicely sized downstairs toilet. So again, this is such a spacious floor plan. Guys, you're going to see so much house here. A lot of the times we get a lot of comments about the proportions and sizes of new build homes. This is a more generously proportioned new build, and you can see that you come in. So if you were to, like, I always talk about accessibility. If you were to have like to be a wheelchair user, this is very easy for you to come in and to move around. You've got your toilet, your sink there. Again, love it. So there's no radiators because most likely the whole ground floor is underfloor heating. So that's nice and cozy. Just close that off. We've got a little bit peek there. Let's go into this room here. So just off the front door, you've got the first room here, another good size. It is a home office at the moment, or like a study. We've got like your workstation over here with this kind of built up kind of like storage over here. This is probably an upgrade, guys. It's staging for your kind of viewing pleasure, as we always like to say. We can see the actual shape and size of the room. I think this would function really nicely as a guest bedroom if you needed it. Again, remember there's a downstairs toilet right off it as well. It's good proportion. It's got dual aspect window facing the side, and then your front door there. So it's really well positioned. I'm going to leave that to later. Now let's come past this gorgeous, gorgeous kind of display, which takes us to our first floor, and go through here. This is our formal lounge. So in our formal lounge, I'm really liking it. I was going to say it's kind of square in floor plan, but I think it's rectangular. It's not too long so that, you know, it feels dark at this end and you're very far away from the window. It's kind of like a modest rectangle. And I really like the proportions because your obvious focal point is over here, shown by this gorgeous wallpaper again, and your TV point. Again, if you don't watch TV, this could be wall-to-wall storage built up with your books and entertainment here, board games. I like this credenza here, oversized furniture all the way, guys. So you've got large coffee table and then this gorgeous L-shaped arrangement here, and the camera's basically beckoning me over here. Gorgeous Christmas tree again, because it is that time of the year, and why not have something special to really mark this development at Hazel Park? Loving it all. So yeah, you can already see how you can move into this and make it your own. You've got your obvious focal point here, and then the Christmas tree can just go beside this enormous window configuration, which is a classic Redrow Homes' touch. Their own style is these large window configurations, and you can obviously kind of add a bit of a glimpse of a Christmas tree for people walking by. They can see your Christmas tree. It's a fantastic place to put it. I think I've said enough about the Christmas tree in this room. Now let's go back into our hallway and into the room you've all been waiting for, which is over here. Wow, guys. Okay, right. So love this, absolutely love this. We will definitely pan into that more, and you can just take it all in proportion wise. This is quite exceptional, and I always do the kitchen first. So let's get straight into the kitchen. We've got this breakfast bar. I love this worktop. It looks like it's stone, guys. Isn't this just luxurious? So why do I go on about materials, right? Every different development has a selection of materials that you can choose from. There might be some developments in the UK that you might not be able to choose this color palette or these finishes. So I'm always impressed to see them on the different developments. So you can have things like this recess socket here where you just push and you can have your charge points, including a USB charge point. I mean, that's all really, really functional actually. So you've got breakfast bar here, and then on the other side there's storage, and there's a temperature control wine cooler. I love that. And that whole thing is like champagne colored. So let me go through methodically through the kitchen. Let's start on this end. We've got our shaker style cabinetry. Fridge freezer, could you guess? Fridge freezer in here. Love it. Everything is on soft closes. We've got a double oven arrangement by AEG. And then we've got on this side, guys, yes, it is a double fridge freezer. Never again will I have to bear. Sorry guys, I'm going to just do a little cough. This is part of the giving you a raw first impression. It is that time of the year with sniffles. So we've got a fridge freezer and a fridge freezer on that side. We've got our wall mounted units, and they're very tall, guys. They're almost all the way to the ceiling with triple shelving. I love that. And the gorgeous worktop goes all the way around, becomes your splashback. You've got your extractor fan there as well, above your induction hob by AEG. I love the cabinetry. Look at this, jumbo size cutlery and utensil drawer. So conveniently placed, and everything is just oversized and very beautifully detailed with the soft closers. We've got the recessed spotlights here again, so those are usually add-ons, but it's nice to know you can add it on to really create that wow factor. And then that wraps all the way around. We've got a horizontal handle. What does that mean? Dishwasher. AEG, storage, and then two separate stainless steel sinks with a mixer tap above. I love that. Little luxurious details. This upstand is very generous and wraps into the windowsill. And then we've got a large window facing our garden. I love it. Guys, I didn't mention this before, but I love the choice of the lighting above this breakfast bar. So lighting is normally customizable. So if you want one dramatic lighting, it's completely up to you, but it's nice to know you can play around with spotlights and pendant lights. There's still more kitchen. We've got this, which I love to see in Redrow homes, which is this bonus kind of like built-in larder slash pantry. You can close it all away, so no more mess on displaying your gorgeous open plan spaces. But before we go to the dining room, I want to show you more because there is a bonus room over here. We've got to do it methodically, guys. This is why you tune into property vlogs. We're taking you in as if you're here with us, and we are giving you that extra touch just to highlight details that you may miss. We've got a utility slash laundry room just off your garden access to the back. I love that. So you can park, bring in your shopping this way if you want, and sort it out into the kitchen, or you can bring out your laundry from here to the garden and dry it out there. I love it. Two non-integrated appliance spaces here, storage below the sink, and then again that stainless steel sink by 1810 and that gorgeous mixer tap. I love that. This is just so cool. This is probably the closest thing we have to a pot filler in the UK. Just the ability to move it around. Do you really need to mount it in the wall? Yes, if you have that budget, but I think it's really good to have that very versatile mixer tap. And enough talking, look at this view. Look at this view. Wait right there. I'm going to be right there with you for a second. I might as well run to the other end and I'll just wave over here and say hi. Welcome back to Property Vlogs. Stop. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe to our channel because we are featuring a lot of these gorgeous Redrow homes, and this particular one is just incredible. So we've got what looks to be an 8-seater dining table here, perfect for celebrating and hosting. And you can see there's still space to maneuver around. So I think if you wanted, you could even go bigger. Yes, I do think that. There's about 2 meters at the foot of the table. Mystery door, I'll show you that in a second. But the dining area is definitely an entertaining space and a space for entertainment. We've got the bifolding doors opposite. Again, I love the dual tone aspect. I think in this case, the windows at the back are actually all white. So because you don't need that dual tone aspect at the front. And then you've got that bifolding door opening up into your garden, which will go from obviously your property line to the other property line. And right now there's a lot of construction happening because this development, we're bringing this tour to you when it's still a live site. A lot of people might want to see a finished site, but if we bring you a finished site, then you might not have chance to kind of go in and reserve a plot. So just use your imagination to imagine there will be a fence at the back and then more properties in the distance. Love that. So garden tour has kind of been snuck in there. So now let's look what's behind this mystery door. It is an understair storage. So they've painted it all that navy blue, but I hope the camera picked up the space is all the way underneath the stair there. And it's also where your like BT and all your services are. Now back in the living area. So this is your open plan living with generously proportioned furniture. Again, we've got 2 loved chairs. They're a large coffee table, another TV table, and then your focal point is here. Again, if you're not into the whole TV, you can extend the dining into the space and have a humongous dining table if you wanted, or you could create a little play area or a snug or like a mini cinema area if you wanted to. It's whatever you want, but it does have its own window so you can view the garden, getting lots of fresh air. Now let's go upstairs. There's more wows in place. Follow me and I'll show you more. Okay, are you settled? Okay, right. So again, have you liked this video? If you're enjoying it, please do let YouTube know to suggest more of these to you. So we're on the landing. Spacious, definitely spacious. I think a little chair could go in here. A little reading nook could go there easily. There's a lot of spaces for us to show you. We'll start off maybe with the family bathroom. It is a large room, but before we go in, let me just show you the mystery door. Behind this door is your kind of like your powerhouse. It kind of goes behind that wall a little bit. It's where the boiler lives. all that technical stuff that powers these gorgeous thermostatic showers across the house and all the heating. So upstairs we have radiators. So we're looking at a towel rail and a 4-piece suite. We've got the toilet, the sink, the bathtub. The bathtub is actually very long. I love that. So you're not going to have the bent knees happening. And with this being a family bathroom, we're expecting a really pokey shower, but no, we have like a double shower with double doors. I love it. Spacious with overhead handheld device, so it's easy to take that off and clean the shower with, because you'd be surprised, some people don't factor that in, but it's lovely. You've got a large window configuration here at the front of the house, a shaver socket with ability to kind of charge your toothbrushes right next to the sink. And that is the family bathroom. Again, take in the decor, guys. Those are selections available to you. Now let's go back to the landing. I want to show you that from the landing you can even peep the front door. I love that. And there's space above for like a piece of artwork. The next room is over here. So what we've got is a recessed wardrobe area. So it doesn't eat into the space of the bedroom at all. We've got another space here for a chunky piece of furniture, a large window configuration. Considering this is all to one bedroom, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 opening lights. I love that. Lots of fresh air. Like I said, radiators on the first floor, which makes this room nice and cozy. And what we're looking at, we're looking at a king size bed with 2 large bedside tables and large bedside lamps. You've got an obvious focal point behind here, so sometimes you do get that ambiguity, and I like the fact that you don't actually have that here. You know clearly where your bed's going to go and where you're going to apply your wall art, and your feature's going to go there. I love that. Large bed, large bedside table, and then just off it you have your own private ensuite, towel rail, shaver socket, sink, and your shower there. Again, very indulgent and the same quality that we saw in the family bathroom. I love it all. Again, very tastefully done. And they've taken that natural stone tile all the way up to all the wet areas. Now let's go back to the hallway. And I want to show you the next room, which is over here. Gosh, I'm loving all the textured wallpaper. So I want to make a disclaimer straight away. The lighting in here is dimmed down. I think it's intentionally creating a really nice ambience. So it's one of those things that when you're here in person, you really feel how cozy it is. But I'm not sure on camera if it's coming across very dim or it's kind of distorting the imagery. So bear that in mind, guys. The lighting here is very moody and it's very lovely. I love the textured wallpaper behind. Again, another obvious focal point. You've got your double bed here, space for bedside table either side. You've got your window facing your own private garden. And then at the foot of the bed, you've got a space you can do whatever you want. This space has been used like I think they've got it like a low level storage with wall mounted storage, but you could do wall to wall wardrobes here if you don't mind storage opposite, or in this space you can even have your wardrobe a double configuration here from there to there. I love that. There's lots of space to play with. As you can see, homework areas created here, but it could be a dressing table or a study or like a little workstation. Yeah. Now the next room is through here. Now, can you see the difference with the lighting? So this room is probably going to keep coming across a bit glowy. I love the lighting, to be honest, but again, the camera and reality are different. We've got a single bed against the wall here with a bedside table, and then ample space on that side for a wardrobe, dressing table, whatever you want. You can even put a TV if you don't mind, that sort of thing. Or this room could be a spare room with a day bed, and it could work as a home office or a cinema room. But it does have its own window. I love the low level sills actually. You know, you can see a lot through here, and you've got views of the garden. Yeah. Next space is, and of course, I was just going to fumble into it. No, guys, let's really drum up the drama. We are going into our primary bedroom. And wow, okay, you ready? Come with me and let me show you, enough with the suspense, right? The family, kind of the heart of the upstairs bedrooms, if that makes sense. This is your primary bedroom. And love the decor, 10 out of 10. It's very subtle, isn't it? It's got that kind of like deep green, neutral tones, a little bit of art deco with the chandelier above the bed. Very indulgent, but in a very subtle way. You've got this large window configuration consisting of, basically it's like a massive picture window with 2 opening lights. You've got a long a large radiator. Again, I love the choice of materials, very complementary. At the foot of the bed, you've got a meter and a bit, and then you've got this large piece of furniture, which you can opt out for like a chest of drawers if you want. But I do like what they've done. This would be your obvious TV point if you wanted to watch TV in bed. And then the Super King bed is just something else, isn't it? So let's swap places. You go over there and I go over here. We've got a large bedside table on both sides, huge bed with a huge headboard. And then at this area, we've got the walk-in wardrobe configuration. And then again, yes, guys, just because we're not in a kitchen doesn't make this not a shaker style. This is a shaker style finish. Again, it's usually an upgrade, but it's wall to wall, so there's no arguing on space. There's more than enough space. Got the spotlights above, giving me kind of like a warm yellowish glow. And then we've got the ensuite, which continues that dark, moody theme. We've got the shaver socket. We've got your sink, your toilet, and a bathtub. That's so indulgent to have your own private bathtub. And then look at this, a large, low profile, almost walk in, very minimal profile step into the shower. Got this very indulgent rain head above, and then the shower valve by Myra. It's a Myra mini light. Love it, with the glass, kind of frameless glass divider. I love that. Everything in here is fantastic. To have a window bringing in natural light is a bonus. And then I'm really close to the camera. Sure you love see my face. And now that completes the whole entire tour. I hope you've enjoyed it. Again, these are the type of tours we do. We do playful, kind of easy walkthroughs because we want you to feel like you're here with us with that personal touch. If you want to see more of these tours, they're going to pop up because we're here for another couple of houses. So stay tuned and click one of the videos that pops up, and we'll see you very shortly. And subscribe. Bye.